Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 2. In case you had your eyes closed for the intro, it is a blustery, wintry day here at Fort Food, which makes me wonder if an open balcony was the wisest idea here. It's going to be awfully chilly in here. We get snow the whole way in against the back wall. Wild. Anyway, it might be a chilly day outside. It is negative 0.2 degrees Celsius, but our focus today will be inside, so we'll at least be out of the snow, if not necessarily out of the cold. I have a big goal in mind for today, and a very precise goal, and that is I want to basically finish this interior off. I want to cut off the part of the wall here that I mentioned in the last episode, and get this all nice and squared off. I want to stone in this area over here to make sure things don't spawn here. I want to get the animals in, which means we're going to have to design some kind of pen that will butt up against these walls, probably in line with these pillars here somehow. And then finishing off what's going to go here. We'll also need to do some lighting while we're at it. And we do have, I think, about, 16 or so more brass plates, which means we can make 16, or a total of 16, brass lanterns or torch holders, and I want to do kind of a mix of both. We are going to use these molybdenum chocolate lanterns inside where we can, and because we're cutting off these areas here, they will illuminate more of our actual working area than they currently do. So we might not even need the torch holders except as decoration, possibly outside these doors here. I'm thinking it would be a nice place to put those. That is today's plan, so let's get to it. So I'm going to start with this corner here, and we'll build this one together, and then the other three I will get in on my own. And the way I'm going to go about this is we're going to start with this as our outside first block. So we have 1, 2, 3, 17. We have 17 total blocks to work with. This will be our inside corner block right here. Now that means we have 15 blocks in between here, which divides up nicely into 3 sections, obviously. So if we do... Does that work? No, it does not. I'm going to figure out how to divide these up so that we have nice, even sections, and then I will pull all of you guys right back. Alright, lads and lasses and everything outside and in between, I think I've got it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have another 3 blocks of basically the normal original wall. And then from here we are going to start alternating. We are going to have a solid border here, and we're going to mostly be using these kind of blocks, i.e. conglomerate. And again, just like with the other interior blocks, we're going to stick with the noisier blocks. Now this time, I realize I forgot to use gravel in the last one, but this time we are going to use some gravel in these outside blocks, because I think they look pretty nice and they fit in with the design, and they'll also match up with some of the gravel we already have on the wall here. And this will go through here. We'll also have some here, and like this. And this will create a pillar that goes up to the top. And it will, of course, lighten as we go up. And then I'm going to come through with a little bit, multiple stacks, of K-Pop in these inner areas here. And we're going to have a slightly inset sort of paneling going on here. And we'll have that go all the way up to 1 block shy of the top. And once we get to that 1 block mark, we will then transition back to the stone types that we're currently using. And, oh, couldn't quite make it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll transition back to the stone types, and then we'll end up with this sort of nice inset wood panel with a stone border, panel, border, panel, border. And we'll do that on both of these sides here. And then in here, I was kind of thinking, I want to see if we can work that andesite in or not. It might not work out, because it might just be a little too different. And if it doesn't work the way I was thinking it was going to, I might try to work it into something else. I was going to make it sort of like part of the walls, but I might just make it part of the floor instead and see how that works. I do want to have some green space between the path and the wall here, or the gates and the fences, but I don't want to have too much green space, and I think having an andesite border might look kind of nice. So, let's go ahead and get some of this in here and see how it looks. Well, I think I like it, but it's a bit dark, so there we go. Okay, I can already see something we're going to have to do. I don't like this border here, but this is an outside block. And I think it might look a little bit awkward if we have this sort of area of white chalk here that borders on the limestone. So I might see about swapping some of these out for chalk. What do we have here? We're right next door. Get our lantern back, though. So we have plenty of chalk sand, a tiny bit of chalk gravel, no chalk rock down here. Snack break. And then up here where there are no sounds happening, there's nothing creeping on me here, we have a little bit of chalk rock, not much at all. So what I might end up doing is, instead of trying to cover it up, what I might just do is maybe I'll just replace a couple of these with the chalk, but just out to like here, because we are so limited on chalk right now. Let's try it and see how it looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and we are going to knock out just a couple of these, like here and here. That's unfortunate. And then, how do you look? Actually, not too bad. It sort of helps to blend that over into this area, where we're not going to keep it up as nicely because it's all above the animal pens. And granted, while the animals aren't, jumping up and touching these rocks, it's just going to have, water dripping down from drainage from above, and maybe roots kind of breaking up the original plaster that was on it. And yeah, I think that'll work. So we can use our limited resource of chalk rock to get that done. But the last thing we need to do here is we need to get out our supply of chalk small stones, and we need to stone this entire area to make sure that nothing spawns back here. Now, I have numerous stacks of this, so I think we'll be good. I'm going to go ahead and do all of this, and then we will continue working on our little wall here. Alright everyone, all of the areas that need to be stoned have been stoned, which gives us the freedom to go ahead and get the rest of this in. So, let's get to it. And there we have it. One section of our paneled wall complete. And the paneling I'm adding because we want to have a nice straight wall section for the animals just to make it easy to access them, but also a flat wall is boring. And so simply adding a bit of paneling is a great way to get around that. Since we're not doing fancy slopes on the inside, I think it works out pretty well. Now, you'll see that I've kept these guys here, and that is because I'm going to come back to them later once I'm done finishing out all of the wall sections in the rest of the fort here. Once those are all done, we'll come back to these. Alright everyone, we have a finished wall. Now you'll notice that one of the things you'll see, which I guess you saw if you noticed it, and if you noticed it you saw it, is that there is this kind of ugly, weird join right here, and there are voices in my head again. Bad voice. Bad voice. No more voices in my head. But we have this bad join up here, and what I'm just going to do is I think I was going to maybe put up a log running across here, but I'm not going to have any more supports out here, so it would look kind of funny floating there. So I think what I'll do is I'll just come through with the hand planer and drop one of these down to cover a full block, and then copy that all the way around here. That also has the advantage of giving the roof a sort of slightly beveled edge, which I think will look a little bit better. It's a weird lighting bug right there. Anyway, before I get to that, and I'll do that sort of off screen here, I wanted to work on some lighting here, and I was thinking, what if we take 8 of these, and make 8 of these, and then we get our extra bag of torches off our back we've been carrying around since our adventures with Purr. At night, you'll notice that these areas by the doors are very dim. That's because our lights are basically here and here right now, and I kind of want to keep these lights about where they are. I'm thinking we'll probably hang this one from like a lamppost or maybe from the ceiling, probably lamppost, and this one I'm thinking we will hang from these corners here. So we'll have sort of the same, or at least a similar lighting profile. However, outside here I was thinking, because light goes through doors just fine, I thought it would be cool if we were to, say, light this area with torches somehow. Maybe, would you fit here? No. You'd go there. I don't like that quite as much. So let me just go on the front here. And this will also illuminate the path outside a little bit. Like so. And now at night, we should have at least some light coming through these doors. It won't be super bright, like the lanterns, but it should be decent. So, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then we'll move on to probably the fences slash everything going on here for our pen areas. After that, I think we'll be about ready for the centerpiece. Yes, I do think so. Alright, lights and crown molding along the ceiling are all done. So it is time to turn our attention to the ground once again. And I've been kind of fiddling around with some designs, and I think I've settled on something that I think will work. I don't think that putting the andesite into the walls here is going to look good, unfortunately. It just clashes way too much with these other colors. However, I think it doesn't look as bad, and actually looks pretty good when integrated into the floor. So, what I'm talking about here is going to be something like this. And here we have a nice cool floor that, rather than clashing with the walls by being too close to them and too sort of part of them, it now contrasts the walls and the ceiling especially. On top of that, we're not going to see all of this because I'm going to cover some of this up with some more walls and some fences, and right on these corners I want to do a big column, well, not a big column, but a regular 1 meter wide column from floor to ceiling. Let's see how high I can reach. I can reach there. Yeah, there we go. Like so. Because while these are a start to the superstructure, they aren't the whole answer, and I think that we're going to want to have at least some more nods to the support that this structure would need in order to stay standing. Now, we aren't going to go crazy and make this look super duper tough and brutal, but it's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get these columns in, and then we'll kind of fiddle around with what we're going to do on the floor. And I'm thinking I might need to go and harvest some of the walnut trees that lie to our north, right here, for this purpose. Because I'm thinking I'd like to have a darker wood for the fences that I'm going to put probably on top of the walls, maybe 2 blocks up. And I don't have enough of the aged wood, but the walnut is a pretty close second. Although we do already have some aged wood here, I think it will fit okay, especially because it's going to be contrasted more with the elements over here, including this bluish andesite stone brick. And then we're going to come in here with some more of the acacia, and we are going to take these out and replace them with 4 block high pillars of acacia. We're not going all the way to the roof because I felt like that would be a little too constricting and claustrophobic, making this seem like a prison cell. And I mean, it is a prison cell for animals, you know, but they won't mind. And then we're going to come through with these conglomerate bricks, except for here, I think, and probably here. So we'll just do it like this. There we are, and we will do another set here and on top of here. Bit like so. And then we're going to come back in with the chisel. Actually, we're going to be using the wedge and the pantograph. Here we go. Use these first. And what we're going to do with the wedge is we are going to push these out. We're going to... There we go. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. That way they are centered on the blocks here. But note that while they're thinner than the acacia log, they'll be thicker than any fence we could put on top of it. And then we're going to copy and paste all of these onto all of these. Okay, with all of these in place, it is time for us to go and make another axe. Check. And we're going to head north just slightly to these walnut trees, but I'm also going to make a detour to our friend Adachi, wherever he might be. There he is. Because I want to fill our little cellar not with just the standard black clay vessels, but also some of the fancier colors. And yes, we can make them, but they're a very long process that I am just not wild about. I wish it was a little less arduous for something as simple as decorating your pots. So, hello Adachi, what have you for me today? You're a little frozen there, buddy. You doing okay? You have pricey, cheap, and even cheaper. Okay, well, we'll get a couple of each of these, I think. Are you buying? Oh, you are. You're buying at least the peridot. Okay. Well, you can have that then. Cha-ching. Are you buying anything else I can give you? Not anything in amounts that I care about for prices that are worthwhile, so let's go ahead and we're going to buy... Let's just do one of each. We already have the blue one. I might also cannibalize one of our other ones. And less than 1 day. Let's come back in a little while. Yep, see you soon, buddy. Okay, now let's go back here, and I think that here is where Shino was going to be building his Ewok village. I'm not sure. He did say he wasn't working on it anymore, but I think this is more progress than I saw last time I was here. Interesting. So let's take down just 1 or 2 of these. And I'm not interested in the sticks or seeds, so let's just take down this guy here. And that should be more than enough wood for our needs today. In fact, this might be way, way overkill. Any smaller ones? Here we go, you. You're my victim today. 20? That is plenty. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but I'll take it. So let's start by scattering these around. Move you out of the center here, just to get you out of our inventory. Come back to you later. And then we're going to just make a few fences. And that should be enough fences for our needs. Let's go ahead and just drop these here. And bring this across, like so. And then we'll come through with one last modification, which is to knock out these little corners here. I think they'll just look a little bit better doing that. There we go. And the last thing we'll need are some fence gates, and they'll go right here in the middle. There we are. Now, I believe I said earlier, if not in this episode, then the one previous, that I wanted to have not regular grass and dirt on the interior of these, but I wanted to use, here it is, I wanted to use the strewn straw in these pen areas. So we're going to go ahead, I'm just going to basically lift up all this grass and then replace it with the strewn straw. And of course this gives you an extra, I think 1/3, because it takes 3 dirt blocks and 3 grass pieces, and you get 4 blocks out of that. So we have some leftovers. And lastly, I do want to put little lampposts in here. Nothing too fancy. The animals don't need much decoration. They don't mind it too much. And then we'll kind of do a similar thing here on the corners. We're going to take out these, pop these in, and then pop a lantern down there. And we'll do that just so that we don't get the lanterns off these floors and I can stop tripping over them, because I do all the time. Now this area here is still a bit dark, so I do wonder if it would be worth dropping lanterns there. And I think it might be, which is kind of a shame because I really wanted the torches here to illuminate it enough, but I guess it's just not going to happen. Alright, now for what is going to go down here. This is going to be a bit of a special little shrine, if you will. And we need to take out these guys, just because it's going to look funny with dirt blocks there. Remove them and drop these in here, and then drop 1, 2, 3, and 4 of you right here, and then just a bit of this just to give it a bit of a slope. There we go. Now we need a couple things. First thing we need is right here we have this altar, which I think is a pretty cool block. And then we need you. Yes, yes we do. You are all coming with me. And we're going to, let's see, we need to put the altar somewhere visible. Maybe it won't be visible. I guess we'll see. So the altar goes right here in the center. Yes, with our different symbols on it. We're going to take you, and we're just going to drop you back on the altar for light. And then it's your guys' time to shine. Alright, let's plop you, I guess, there and there. And you can go there. And you are looking the wrong direction, but that's okay. And let's get our chisel is with us already. And we're just going to spin you around. Now, you'll see we are indeed missing one, but that isn't a problem because Shino invited me to come and raid his supply of Herobrine statues. So let's go pay his house a visit over in the village. Alright, here we are approaching the landing zone. I see Purr left her mark here as well. And he says on the 2nd floor. Well, well, well. So I'm just going to take one of these. We need one. But you know, I kind of feel like we need to do something with these guys. Yeah, let's do something with these guys. Don't mind me, just coming in here to do, you know, the things that I do. Don't tell anyone. There. Perfect. Now, let's see. There are only 2 exits to this house. Now there are none. Oh, there's 3 exits. Oh no. Well, 2 will have to do. I hope he last logged off in here. Guess I'll find out. Someone let me know in the comments if he last logged out in here and if he sees this. I would love to see what happens. Okay, let's get going with our borrowed goods. And we're going to go and place this in its rightful location on the altar. Ah, not you again. I just beat up your buddy earlier. Yeah, get out of here. Alright. Our shrine is complete. The Shrine of the Brine. There we go. Not creepy at all. Nope, no siree. Alright, so let's go figure out how to get some of these animals into their pens. I think we'll start by preparing at least the first 2 pens. Let's go ahead. I'm going to drop some ladders in here so I can get out when I need to, because I will need to. And then I think we will do probably some of this, and the animals should be able to get up and into here. And I'll do the same thing over here. Okay. And my plan for over here is I want to... Hello. I want to release just a couple at a time. I'm going to do that by dropping a fence in right there. 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 Whew. That was close. And then I think what we'll do is we will see if any of the pigs would like to come out. I might clear some of the space by dealing with you. Glue. Glue. Okay. That's one out of the way. I wonder, can these pigs even come through here? Let's make some more room. Okay, so pigs don't want to come out. Let's get another gate going on and see if a double wide gate helps. And we'll also chuck our newfound meat bounty into the blue bin. And gate number 2. There we go. Alright, you guys have pushed everybody around, haven't you? Alright, pigs. I want one of you to come out. But just one, please. Just the one. Sometime. Eventually. If I smack... Not you. I'm gonna smack a boar. I can't... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on, boar. Oh, nope. You were so close. Oh, you were so close, buddy. Yeah, come on, Sal. Oh, oh, no. Okay. Not happening, apparently. Okay. Well, I may need to rethink my strategy here. Alright. New plan. This new plan involves another one of you in the way? Okay. Alrighty, so I am coming armed with a stack of these guys. Oops. Come here. Come and get me, buddy. Yeah, come and get me. Come on, dude. Yeah, you wanna come? I'll outwalk you pretty much, can't I? Up we go. Up we go into here. Come on, buddy. Come on, dude. Up and over. Oh, you can't figure it out, can you? Really? Really? Alright, we're going to carefully remove this and this. We'll put you up instead. Here, buddy. Whoop. Come on, dude. Really? Oh my goodness. Would you please chase me? Never. Oh, you got in. Okay, there we go. Alright, next up. You wanna come get me? You are another boar. Oh, really? Alright, well, we'll do it. Come on. Yeah, come and get me, dude. Yeah, come and get me. Up and over. There we go. Alright. Another one locked. Okay. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come get me. Come get some. Come on. You can do it. I'm right here. No, we're running away. Okay. Yeah, I think the sows really only chase you a short distance. That is... Come on, dude. Whoops. Just gonna push you if I have to. No? Well, I got your attention for a little bit there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up we go. In here. Oh my goodness. Did I get you? Are you in? Oh, you're in. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to heal up a little bit. That one stung a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to probably not worry about getting more pigs in. And I'm sad that there aren't any chickens nearby. But maybe we'll take a quick stroll around the field afterward and see if we can spot any chickens to chase back. You coming after me? Oh, you're going after the boar that's in there because you're attached to him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Absolutely, go for it. Or don't. Alright, so I want to get... Oop! Come on. Oop, want to come get me? Come on. Oop. Come on. Oh, nope, you're running. Okay. Gonna run toward me, away from me. Oh, my goodness. We're running, okay. Let's do it. Up we go. Yeah, okay. Sheep, much easier than boar. And then we should be able to snag, say, you. Oop, no. Okay, you're gonna come over here? Come on, dude. It's all you. Oh, no, I didn't want you. I'll take you, but... Woo. And we're in. Okay, cool. Let's get us a ram. Once again. Alright. One of you, who is a male, is coming with me. Come on, buddy. Let's tango. Oh, two of you are coming with me, apparently. One of you is going to come with me. For real. I mean it this time. Oh, there we go. And up, and up, and up, and up. Close. Close, but no cigar. Come on. Come on, guys. We're going to go around this way. We're going to come up this way. We're going to hop in here. Up, and he's in. I don't need you anymore. Sorry, buddy. Yep. That's how it ends. Okay. Cool. Well, we have our starting livestock here. We don't need much more than this. In fact, we don't need any more than this. So I'm just going to go ahead and we are going to start breeding these guys with some of the flax that'll be upstairs. We can harvest that. I do need to drop in here and put some feeding troughs in here, but that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, we'll clean this up. The rest of you can go free. Live the life that you've always wanted to. Alright, and now that it is morning, let's go take a quick spin around this field here. I have seen chickens in the past, but I know the foxes tend to come through and eat them a lot. Hello? Oh. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna rustle us up some chickens from over here. Alright, you. You jumped out of there, didn't you? Wow. Alright, shoo-shoo. Out you go. Yep. Now, you are the one I want to chase. You are the male. So we're going to chase you basically straight toward our front door. And I'm probably just going to chase them as close as I can to their eventual pen. And then just sort of let them find the rest of the way inside. Come on, buddy. Where are you going? I'm right here. Why are you walking into the gate there? Come on. There we go. Keep going. And one is in the goal. Alright. Let's see if we have more chickens following after him. They might have broken contact too long. No, ladies, we're going this way. And I really just need, like, one of you. And in. Alright, that was much easier than the guide series, that's for sure. And you two will need some hen boxes. Oops, that's not a shovel. And you snuck in here. Oh. Get back here. Gotcha. Well, that was an ordeal. Anyway, everyone, that is going to bring us to the end of the episode. We got our animals in here after putting together their pens and getting the walls in. And boy, we did a lot today, didn't we? I hope you enjoyed the process, and I hope you got a few laughs in at me at trying to get these animals in here. And of course, make sure you pray to the 4 Herobrines around the altar. Anyway, as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.